Good afternoon and welcome. I'd like to take a moment to say that Adachi and Shimamura has got to be as the most noticeable romance Yuri anime of right now. I mean, this is softer than Bloom Into You. And and I haven't read the manga yet, but watching Bloom Into You, you can sense the softness in that. Like, Citrus is not soft. It went straight down, hardcore. When I look at Bloom Into You, that was soft. Sakura Trick, not so much. But Adachi to Shimamura, honestly, guys, this is the softest Yuri romance anime I've seen. Now, this is episode 9. And we're getting closer and closer to the love that Adachi and Shimamura has. While many of us are Team Shimamura, Team Adachi, I gotta say, this episode is really, I don't have any words to say except bravo. Here's how. So episode 9 of Adachi and Shimamura, it's a really good episode. A really developing episode. And today, for them, was February 14th. Valentine's Day. And you guys know Valentine's Day is the time for love. And Valentine's Day is the time to give the chocolates to the one you love. That's the thing. Despite being a friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, or to your parents, whatever, the point of Valentine's Day is to give chocolates to the one you love. Loves or love. With Adachi and Shimamura's love, their love is a symbolism in this episode. And here's how. So episode 9 had Adachi and thinking about her love for Shimamura using symbolism. She calls her, every time she, like for Adachi, every time she sees Shimamura coming in, she sees her as the sun. See, that's symbolism. She sees so that means in the words of Adachi, if you break it down like English class, simile is like a paragraph between an as, a simile. So Adachi sees Shimamura as a sun. So that means every time she's opened the curtains and she sees that bright sun right there, she sees Shimamura. That's why she said that Shimamura is like the sun. So you're comparing yourself to the moon. While she's the sun, when you wake up, you see that bright Shimamura sun right there. And then Adachi compares herself to a puppy. She compares herself to a puppy, symbolism. She compares herself to a puppy so that she wants to lie on Shimamura's lap even more, get close to her face. You know how puppies are. They're cute, adorable, size about this size. They lick their face. Lick the cheeks and they play in their lap. That kind of thing. And Adachi likes that idea. She wants to be Shimamura's puppy, if you know what I mean. Again, symbolism. So basically, like I said, Adachi wants to be the everyday puppy when Shimamura comes inside the house and Shimamura comes to the house and Adachi just bounce, she just a puppy wants to cuddle around her. That's that, okay? So, let's continue. So Valentine's Day has arrived and she wants to give chocolates to Shimamura. So they decide to go out to Nogoya, 20 minutes away from their destination, 20 minutes away. So they decided to do a word chain. They decided to play a word chain where, say one word and you put the last letter and you think of another word. Now, as the game progresses during the 20 minutes, Adachi was thinking of something else to say. Now, she didn't want to say love because she's not ready to say love yet. Love, not so much. So she tried to think of a word, but she think of ramen, which is kind of a backup word to say, okay, I go with ramen, but that's all I'm going to say. So now, as they go around getting chocolates, Shimamura got some chocolates of her own. Now, here's the thing. The last episode got me a little cringe at first. It got me saying, what's going on? Because she said she got it the day before. So they went back a day before where we saw her going out with a childhood friend. That was that last episode with that cliffhanger moment when Shimamura going out walking with a childhood friend. I'm like, oh, no. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Turns out that Shimamura wants to go out with a friend to find some chocolates for Adachi. As they're looking around, trying to figure out what to give to Adachi, Shimamura had a thought in her mind. Walking with her childhood friend made her realize she feels like Adachi. So now she sees what Adachi has been doing throughout the time that she was with Shimamura. So the tables are reversed. Think about it. Between Adachi and Shimamura, who talks less? Who's more talkative? Who's less talkative? Adachi. Now the tables have turned, and Shimamura feels less talkative right now because Shimamura is not, her feelings is closing like in a box. She hasn't been open up lately. It's open up little by little, but we need that right key. That's what she feels like Adachi at this point. Her childhood friend brought back a memory when they were little kids, mentioned something like, "Do you remember what you called me?" And Shimamura did remember, but she's like, "Oh, I forgot." I'm like, you knew, but you're not open it. Be opened. See, that's the thing. She's not open. But at the end of their shopping, she mentioned her name and she said it. She's like, "Tama, see you," all that kind of thing. So that's that. Now, fast forward to now let's go back to Valentine's Day. They sat down on the bench eating chocolates. And Adachi, I gotta say this, from the beginning, I was with Team Adachi. And I gotta say, Adachi, you're doing it. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job, Adachi. I like this. I like her so much. She's developing. You gave her a chocolate. You gave Shimamura a piece of your chocolate, the white chocolate kind, and you said, and you made her taste it. So that's great. Now, this is where the big leagues come in play. I said before that Adachi's going to develop. I did say she was going to develop. I did say that every episode, and matter of fact, I did say in every video of this, I said that Adachi is going to develop each and every passing episode as it grows. She's going to grow more and more to her confessions. What we got in episode 9, that was the ticket. Another ticket. And I said, this is the greatest moment she done. So around 6 p.m., Shimamura took Adachi to these billboard signs by the trains. The little signs that goes like this, and they, you can write whatever you want to say on those billboard things. That's that. So, it was around 6, they were looking at the signs, waiting for them to come up. Some signs were like, "I love you, let's stay forever," all those kind of things. But Shimamura had the biggest one that opened up Adachi's heart even more, saying, "I hope we can continue to stay close." Let me repeat it again. I hope we can continue to stay close. You know how everybody tell you read between the lines? Read between the lines in that one. I hope we can continue to stay close. That means once y'all graduated, y'all still going to be closer and closer every day. Pretty soon, y'all could be next door neighbors. Pretty soon, y'all be roommates or something like that. But they will continue to stay close together forever. That right there is the reason why this Uranus is getting built up. And you want to talk about build up? Like I said before, Adachi is developing every episode. This episode, she has her biggest development I've seen. She hugged Shimamura. Not a semi-hug. We're talking full hug, hand to the back type thing. That kind of hug. She full gripped her hug, and I'm like, I legit clapped. It's like, yes! Yes! Developing right there, 101. She did it. I legit was happy. I was so proud of Adachi. This is why I'm Team Adachi, and I'm sure you guys are. She is developing every episode. Let's be honest. Adachi had tried so much. From wearing her Chinese dress on a date, keeping her soda cans, keeping the presents that Shimamura gave her, eating food together, playing games together, went to her house, sat on, you laid on her lap. You guys go in the second floor gym, playing ping pong. Everything y'all doing, Adachi's doing it. But this right now, when she hugged her, that's like one step closer to saying, I love you, or a kiss. Somewhere down the line, with 3 episodes left, somewhere down the line, Adachi has got to say it. Please make it work. But I love how this hug goes. And at the end of the scene when Adachi tripped, she hugged her even more. Well, Shimamura hugged her. But again, that hug right there is just the icing on the cake. The hugging was just like, okay, here's the final cake. Let's add one more little pinch of something. Pinch of sugar. And that's it. And what we got in this episode was a Valentine Day hug that Adachi has developed. Now that was a Valentine's Day gift. So I look forward for next week's episode of Adachi Shimamura, and I hope you will.